Hey, welcome, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the first here. Welcome to Molly Baum Field, and last regular season tilt here for the Gophers on their home field, and Caden Boyham's set to deliver to Logan Dietrich. Down and in.
Yeah, should be a good one, Andy. If the score is updated and the standings are right, this is kind of a showdown for the west side of the Three Rivers Conference. Both teams are sitting at about 500, and like I said, if that's up to date, and that's sometimes questionable on some of the sites with the standings, I believe the winner of this will win the west side of the conference. And it does have some section ramifications for seeding, which should come out Saturday, I believe. You could go from, I think we might be in good shape already, but if you win this one, I think you're locked down a home playoff game. If you lose, it's maybe a little up in the air. There's a lot of teams sitting around the 500 mark, and you want to be home if you can. That first one's a one and done if you lose, so you want to do everything you can to stack the odds in your favor.
Definitely nice to have home cooking, that's for sure. I mean, we've been at home the last couple of years, and boy, we needed it 2 years ago when we beat La Crescent at home.
Yeah,
I think it was 5-3, and we had to score in the sixth inning to get those go-ahead runs. Well, Dietrich here, and it's a name you probably recognize. He's been playing here on this varsity squad for PEM for a couple of years. He draws a walk.
Yeah, Cade will help himself out if he can control the strike zone a little bit. He doesn't typically get hit very hard. Where he loses it sometimes is the control. Historically, that's never been an issue, but this year a little bit. I think he'll settle in here. Probably a little bit of nerves. You know, the last home game of the year. Senior wants to impress all the parents that are here for senior night. At some point here, probably following the game, we're going to honor the seniors, and the parents will get out there. It'll be picture time, and we'll maybe reminisce a little bit after the game about all the memories over the years.
We can leave that one up. Runner on first base, nobody down here. Yeah, end of I mean, we go to just a month ago when it was below 40 degrees and just blowing like mad through the booth, and here we are in 70 degrees and beautiful weather, and last home game of the year. So that one's going to stay up and in again.
Yeah, it goes fast. That is a fact.
Well, Caden, just get yourself a strike and move from there. 2-0. Dietrich with a pretty good lead over there. Gonna catch the outside. That's a great spot.
Get a little deep in his lead too. If we can get a good pick here, may have a chance at him.
Yeah, he's certainly taking some liberty over there. He's well past the cut. Going to lay a bunt down to the right side, and Weston will grab that in foul territory. Evens it up at 2 apiece.
I've seen Jay Schumacher play a lot over the years. Some of the boys even played some Whitewater County stuff way back around 12U, and he's always been a bunter. Fast kid.
Good wheels, that's for sure.
Anytime he's bunting, it's potential sacrifice, but pretty good odds of a base hit if he puts it in the right spot.
Cade's going to leave that one up. Just couldn't quite get on top of that one. Runs it full. Payoff pitch upcoming here to Schumacher. Well, Caden, let's get ourselves a nice Sunday hop ground ball for at least that first out. Schumacher, good job hanging in there.
Good spot for it. Let's keep it on right there, Caden.
See, Welke, I didn't make it over to the game. We actually won that game over in PEM.
That we did.
Yep, and that was a close affair too. Was it 3?
I'd have to go back and look, but it was the score was closer than I thought the game was. We hit the ball pretty well. They didn't throw a lot of strikes compared to what we had Walsh that game too, and he's a pretty dang good pitcher, but he had a little bit of control issues that game.
Ooh, boy, that was close.
Runner would be
it.
out if the throw was on the right side of the bag.
Just about got him. Had his hand back there a split second early.
Yeah, he's got that kind of hybrid second base lead at first for some reason, which I'm not quite understanding, but almost cost him there.
Oh, and that one's going to get called on the inside. That looked like a pretty darn good pitch. First two base runners are going to reach on walks. Jack's going to go out and just have a talk with him. We got Nolan Welke on deck. Welke's kind of grown up in this program as well over in for Scott Flatums.
Yeah, he's got a good bat. Wind blowing from left to right today, which will maybe aid his cause a little bit. If he hits something out to right field, it'll push it down the line.
Yeah, Cale definitely playing quite a bit deeper.
I'd like to see him a little bit more on the line, but.
Well, runners on first and second, nobody down here. Good job.
Yeah, he's not going to hit that. That's a good spot. He's going to get a ball off the plate today, which is about where that was.
Yeah, Welke with a good bat, pretty good wheels too.
Yeah, all around good player.
Hey, there you go.
That one was maybe too off, but we'll take it. Live there, Jack. Live there.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, we had a momentous strikeout a couple of years ago on, I'm trying to think, it's the Stevens kid. He didn't agree with it. But it was that rain game that we ended up winning that. Oh, good pitch.
I like that better than the last two. Must have been up.
Boy, that came in nice. Backdoored it, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked good. The high ones are tough to tell up here, but it looked like it was over the plate.
Off the middle.
2 outs. That away.
Hey, that away. Carter Schlink gets out of the line. Boy, Welke hit it hard, but right at Schlink. He was playing exactly where he wanted to be. And he's going to catch Dietrich. Dietrich had that huge lead. That away, Carter Schlink. That'll be the second out here. That'll bring up Alex Bedstedt. Schumacher will remain at first base. Welke line out to the shortstop.
Yeah, I think they've got their lineup quite a bit different than when we played them the first time. Some different guys in different slots. Kind of figure that out as the year goes on, who's hot and whatnot. And they've been playing decent ball here as of late. So they split with Iota the other night, killed Iota the first game, and then they had a tight game in the second half, and Iota was able to pull that out. But, you know, Plainview, Iota, Chatfield, we're all kind of sitting right in that same area.
Yeah,
so coming down to the end here. So these games are important.
Really, I think with most of these squads here, it's, you know, not having seen Dover Iota myself in my first look at PEM, if we throw strikes and play decent defense, we're all going to be
big lead at first.
We're going to have a, going. Going to pop that one to the right side. Cale's going to have to get on his horse to get that one. Oh!
Hold her in. That away, Cale shot.
He ends up coming up with that one. Boy, Kreis is averted there. A couple of walks to start things off. Everybody settled down, and we get out of here with no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Caden Boyum, Kason Johnson, Jack Dornack, and Cale Schott. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Chris Dornack, and we go to the bottom of the first inning. Gophers got out of a jam in the top of the first. Good location there from Walsh. Strike one, goes up 0-1. That one's going to stay down.
And the strike zone will be large tonight. As long as we keep her consistent, that's fine by me.
Pretty good location on that change, that last pitch. It's something we can't chase. Come on, get through there. And you know what?
Hey, get him on, get him running.
Good hard hit ball there. Senior night, we're giving him a hit on that one, even though it did.
Oh, that's a base hit.
Heck
Dive,
yeah.
Andy.
Well, Molly's out there in right field. We'll see what kind of move Walsh has got. Case and Johnson at the plate. Well, we'll see if Kaysen's going to continue to swing away, or we're going to. Good first pitch to hit there.
Send him, send him. Let's put the pressure on, boys. Every run's going to mean something tonight.
Yeah, this is, if we play clean ball both ways, it's going to be a close affair, that's for sure.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched teams.
Kaysen squares the bunt.
That hit the ground. It did not. He did not catch it. It hit the ground. I think if you watch the instant replay, you'll see the bounce.
Well, Caden's going to advance the second base. Oh, boy.
I would have liked to have seen us steal and then bunt him to third if we were going to bunt, because I think our odds are about 95 to 98% there. But we got a runner on second base here, and Jack's going to come up and try to drive him in.
Well, you got Elias Welch on the mound, and
well, in his mind, he probably thought he did catch it. When you're a competitor, that's what you think every time.
And they're going to check and they're going to talk between the two of them, but there's not an angle that he has that's really going to be
We're pretty high up
helpful.
here, and it looked like a bounce to me. Again, I could be wrong too, but it looked like it did hit the ground. Yeah, let him be rattled here.
Well, he's probably got to watch himself a little bit. He came. Gonna be a pop up in the infield, and that'll be the second out of this inning. Got a good one to hit.
Yeah, just missed it.
That'll bring up Cale Shot. Oh, Cale just push one over there. Or maybe Caden wants to take a base.
Yeah, make them throw the ball. Let them make mistakes. Put the pressure on.
Cale waves at that change on the outside. Strike one. Well, if you're Welch, you probably come right back with that same pitch, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm not throwing a strike after seeing that, but hopefully Cale can fine-tune the zone a little here.
That's going to stay in. 1-1. Pretty good location there. Goes out and works back into the inside. 1-1 here to Cale Shot. Get yourselves a nice liner to the gap and get on your horse. And we're going to get Caden over there at third base and round and look. Going to be 2-1 to Cale Shot. There we got a little chatter here in the dugout. I love it. Good cut. Pitch here is going to even the count at 2 apiece.
Come on, Cale. Come up big for us now. 2-strike approach. Put it in play. Give ourselves a chance here.
Well, Cale runs pretty well. If you can get one, good job hanging. Good job. Good defensive cut. Just kind of get himself out there. Still 2-2. Kale shot at the plate. Ooh, holds on that one. Nice.
Barely.
Ooh, he wanted to.
He held her back.
Well, full boat here. And we'll see if Kale can't find his way over to first base. Welch to deliver, payoff pitch. It's going to be outside. Dietrich, good job going out and getting that one. That could have scrolled back there pretty easily and gotten that first run of the ball game.
We'll see if Brian's feeling saucy tonight if he does the old first and third delayed steal play that he likes to do.
Well, I am sure that Coach Flatham's seen that a few times, but if we run it the right way, we've got seniors on the base paths. We should be okay.
We scored on it in Lake City, Andy.
Yep.
Aiden Johnsrud was the runner, and he did an excellent job staying in the rundown, and Chase Johnston was able to score on it. It was actually kind of a nice play.
Yeah, and I don't know what the experience level is overall for PEM in the field either. So, well, so we got Welke at first base, so that one's going to be up top. Weston's going to take a cut at that one. One apiece here. 1-1 to Weston Nolte, 2 down.
Get him in scoring position. Let's get 2 runs instead of 1.
Well, let's take off right now. Kale's going to take off. That one's going to get past Dietrich. Caden's going to get down. He'll be safe. First run of the ball game.
Hey, that's what happens when you get them moving. Run, score.
And that'll be 2 balls and a strike here to Weston Nolte. Runner in scoring position once again, and Kale shot. Caden had that base knock up the middle, but that walk to Kale is...
Yeah, Weston can dump something into the right center gap there anywhere. Even a blooper probably score Kale. Kale runs well.
Kale going to take a nice secondary. That one's going to be popped to the left side and out of play.
Yeah, you're on it now, Weston.
2-2 to Weston Nolte. Well, get defensive here. Hey, nice job, and we're going to get that. Come on.
Oh, good swing.
Good piece of hitting there, and right fielder just had to take a few steps to his left. Well, nonetheless, here, Gophers are going to do a little damage. 1 hit, 1 run, no errors here in the bottom of the first. Gophers lead this one 1-0 on the Roland Well scoreboard. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the second inning. Gophers scratched across a run here to go up 1-0. Dakota Sanders, first baseman, steps to the plate.
Oh, Dakota, another senior here tonight. Played a lot of ball against and with Coda over the years. A good kid. Good family.
Gonna stay in. Well, Caden looking to settle in. Whoo, and that one's gonna come across.
You know,
2-1.
Boyum's not feeling the fastball tonight. He went to the 2-0 curveball there to get himself a strike.
There we go. Evens this up at 2 apiece. Thing with Caden, he's just got to get himself rolling and he'll be just fine.
Well, jack it up a little here. Give him the high gas. There it is.
There you go. Be a strikeout here. First out of the second inning. That'll bring up
pitch.
Alex Henriks.
Great execution on that at bat. Well, Andy, our friend the wind is picking up again.
Well, it wouldn't be a game out here without gale force, I guess.
Yeah, we haven't. We had one game maybe where we didn't sit here and kind of shake back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Gonna shoot that one to the right side. And that will be a base knock for Heinrichs. Well, that'll bring up pitcher Elias Welch. Runner on first base. Pretty good speed on the base paths here with Welch as well. So. Oh,
That's
and that one's going to catch it.
That's
Nice.
where we need to be.
I would certainly live there. You're going to get that call. He caught the edge, but it was definitely definitely as far as outside as you want to. Took a lot off that one. Good pitch. Really good pitch, boy. I'd take even more off it and let the bottom drop out.
Yeah,
You
he
can't
wasn't
get him
even
to
close.
chase.
I'd just throw it again. Might be able to look here.
And he's going to pop that one up. Jack to the fence. Ooh, boy, that one really swirled around down there.
Need someone to call him off on that. A lot easier play coming in. Should have made the play, but go ahead and call him off. It's tough when you're the catcher on those.
That is, and then you want to take that step back, and you're not 100% sure what you want to do. But he did everything right with his back to the infield. He just saw it drift a little too much.
I thought it was way out of play. It must have had a lot of spin on it.
Good spot, good spot. Ooh.
Now we need to go get him here. Don't make that one sting.
1-2. Boy, Heinrichs is not getting back to the base real quickly on.
He's way out there. Way out there.
And he's going to get the strikeout. Boy,
We have some giant leads over there.
That's going to be the second strikeout of the inning for the second out. Boy, I think we could back pick. Well, we got a left-handed
I think
hitter.
we could just straight pick him off. I mean, he's way out there.
Carson Kronbusch comes to the plate.
I mean, it's a huge lead.
Yeah. Usually you get to, well,
If he gets it on the right side of the
Yep.
base, he's going to have a play.
Heinrich's back, and
He shortened it up
He's
just a
right.
tiny bit,
Yep.
but not much.
and that's going to catch you outside. 0-1 to Kronbusch. 2 down here in the top of the second inning. I just got a feeling they're going to Chrombush is going to take a cut at that one.
Yeah, we gotta be on the same page, really. We gotta be there covering.
So 0-2 to Chrombush. But Caden, when he climbed the ladder with that pitch, might as well just more of the same. Chrombush, good job hanging on, kept his hands back and fouled that one back. 2 down here, top of 2. Gophers lead this one 1-0. Chrombush right on top of the plate.
Yeah, he is an inch or two.
And he's going to pull that one foul, sticking around nicely.
He can crank up a fastball on the inside half of the plate that's over. He's going to have a very difficult time hitting that.
Yeah.
I hope Carter's not too far up the middle. I don't see him pulling a fastball. As a shortstop, you should be paying attention. You should know if it's a curveball. Was I silent? All my in-depth analysis. Everybody missed it. Well, guys, you had to listen to Andy. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, I was silent. I was just listening to myself.
Yeah, but as I was saying, as a shortstop, you have a guy on top of the plate who's a left-handed hitter. You're in a good spot where Carter's at for a curveball. But if Caden comes with that fastball,
yep,
it's going to come in that left. That's going to come in that 5.5 hole, most likely.
Well, he takes Chrombush down on a strikeout. 3 strikeouts in the inning. 1 hit for the PEM Bulldogs. No runs for them. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning with Carter Schlink, Chase Johnston, and Braden Horseman. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Carter Schlink will lead things off for the Gophers. Walsh will gas that up, but it'll stay high. 1-0. Wouldn't be ultra surprised to see Carter Schlink lay one down either.
Well, I thought you were going to say get hit in the back.
Well, that still is a possibility. He can extend his lead over Kale for hit by pitches.
Yeah, he had a play there up at Lourdes on Saturday where the ball was hit basically as a pop fly, an infield fly that was right on top of the second base, and there was a runner on second, and he caught the ball, tripped over the runner, landed right on his back and head, knocked the wind right out of him. So he gets beat up more than a catcher out there.
I did see that that senior spotlight today that you guys put together, where he went back and just back and just poof.
Yeah, felt bad for him. I must have hurt.
And that's going to be a strikeout. Ball drops. Boy, that's a little blasé play over there. I thought Carter wasn't that far away from making that run to first base.
Well, Andy, close only counts in horseshoes.
Exactly. Well, that'll bring up Chase Johnston. 1 down here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Chase has been coming on pretty hard here as of late. He had a couple real nice line drives down in Lake City the other day. A big win for the Gophers.
That was a nice win. I mean, that's another section win that is very nice. And after they, last couple of years, they've graduated quite a few kids up there, and like you and I talked a little bit, a lot of the young ones grew up over the course of this last year. So,
yeah, for sure.
Good ball club. Good cut. Hangs on in there. Going to go 0-2, or actually 1-2 rather. See, that swing was much better here. Chase a month ago versus that cut right there. That's a better cut.
Yeah, he's shortened up a pretty good deal. He's more on top of the plate.
Probably going to see that bender. And it is. That'll be the second strikeout of this inning. That'll bring up Braden Horseman.
Braden had himself a hustle single down in Lake City the other night. Getting down the bases pretty well.
Was going to catch the outside. That one's going to be, just took quite a bit off of that one. It'll be down and out. Braden's going to take cut at that one.
Yeah,
It'll be
Braden's
0-2.
gonna probably see another one of those here. Got on that one.
Good job hanging on there.
Heads up, Molly.
Ah, that got out there quite a bit further than I thought.
Well, wind's
Get
blowing
the tree
that
out there. Well, 0-2 with 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning.
A lot less trees out there than there used to be.
Yeah. That one will be outside. Welch dialed it up a little bit. 1-2. You hear Raymaker threw himself a pretty good game the other day, huh?
Yeah, he had limited contact, and they did get a good number of hits off him, but it was pretty weak contact. Walked a few guys, but overall he pitched a outstanding game.
Well, Welch strikes out the side. 1-2-3 inning for PEM in the field. They will bring up Jace Bentley, Logan Dietrich, and Jay Schumacher. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the third inning, moving right along here. Jace Bentley, number 9 hitter for PEM, steps to the plate. And Caden, good job. Get ahead, stay ahead, buddy.
The old 9 hitter. Oh, Jace's size, I'd probably be up on the grass as a third baseman. Looks like a bunting machine.
One's going to stay inside. Yep, don't get too exotic. Let's
I
just
don't
go right
know
after him.
I don't know if that's a thing, Andy. He's got the look of a bunter. I don't know.
Well, if you're young and you're good
Bat
cut.
9 on the varsity, probably a pretty good chance he
Yep.
bunted a time or two.
Yeah, you're Some
What do they
days,
say?
some days,
Probably
yeah.
like the 2-7-9 guys seem to be the big bunters.
Mhm.
Maybe your leadoff guy if he's a bunt for a base hit kind of guy.
Good job hanging on by Bentley. Right, getting his feet wet this year, and 1-2. Caden to deliver. Ball hit to shortstop. Good throw over there, and going to get him by a step.
Good out. That away, Carter.
Carter with a good throw over there. Had to go in the hole a little further than I thought.
Yeah, he was deep. He was really deep. But one step off the grass, you can see he planted out there.
Well, that'll bring up Logan Dietrich. He walked his first at-bat, advanced to second base, and got picked off over there after that line drive from Welke and tagged by Carter Schlink. That one's going to bounce to the fence. 1-0. Got David Broadwater behind the plate. Preston Lure. Actually,
And Broadwater, he does a lot of games, doesn't he?
yeah. Ooh, that one's going to come inside on Dietrich. Well, we haven't seen Dietrich have to do a whole lot at the plate. I'd like to see Caden make him work a little bit.
Just fill it up, Caden.
Nice job coming back with that off speed, and that goes 2-1. Kind of funny here, Broadwater. Raymakers live just down the road from him on the highway on the way to Preston, the original Raymaker farm, and then we were probably about. Ooh, that's going to get Dietrich up top.
I think he's all right. That's good. That's why we wear helmets.
Oof. Well, that'll bring up Jay Schumacher. He also reached on a walk last time. Was stranded on the base paths.
Another guy I've seen bunt a ton in his career. Pretty successfully, I might add.
Well, you know, if they're trying to manufacture some runs with, we got Welke on deck, who, lined out obviously, but hit the ball pretty well last time.
He's a good hitter. Don't want to hang one over the heart for him. Go get it,
And
Cale.
we're going to go to the right side, and that may get down. That's going to get to the fence. Oh, missed the cut there. Well, there was
Weston there. That's good.
Weston. Good job backing that one up.
Nice hit there by
Good piece of hitting.
Schumacher.
Schumacher goes the other way with it. Dietrich's on third base. Schumacher to second. That will bring up Welke.
I've got nobody out here. Go ahead and try to get a free one here, Jack.
Yeah, Cale, just go ahead and get as close to the line as you want to, really.
Well, we're going to see a lot of off speed here, so I would probably shift everybody over that direction, at least 3-4 steps. Pretty well straight up right now.
Well, we got Weston even with the bag, and he and Johns are a little deep there.
Yeah, too deep. You need to be in.
Just a couple of steps. You can still slide left if you want to. I mean,
Might be all right
good
with that
pitch,
position.
catches
if
it.
If you got a lumbering right-hander up
Yep.
there hitting, but he hits a slow ground ball. You're not going to throw him out playing in the grass. It's just not going to happen.
Well, you got Dietrich at third, who runs pretty well too. You're going to have to make a darn good throw to get him.
Well, I'm not so worried about that. I'm worried about getting that out on a slow ground ball, first base.
And he's going to get it past Weston Nolte there. And we're going to bring 2 runs to the plate. Welke's going to cut for second base. 1 out double for Welke, and he's going to bring both runs across. That one right over the bag. Schumacher and Dietrich score. So a couple of doubles here for PEM. Boy, Caden got the ground ball he wanted. It's just in a one down. Alex Bedstead comes to the plate. Caden will catch the inside. Good pitch. That one will stay out. A good job. I know Jack wants to think about that, but Welke's one of those that as soon as he sees the throw coming, he's going to take off anyway.
Well, I think he was more thinking about he might be heading to third on that. He's a good base runner. I've mentioned it before, but I always found stealing third to be easier than stealing second because go catch that.
Ooh, that one's going to get to the side there. Good catch there by Weston Nolte. Really sawed him off on that one. That'll be 2 down. Gophers down in this one, 2-1. Couple of runs across here in this inning for PEM.
Yeah, we didn't want to give up the 2 runs there, but if we can limit it to 2, we're okay.
2 down. That'll bring up Coda Sanders. A lot of jumping back there by Welke. Ooh, just up.
Yeah, we can time a
1-0
spin move here. Might have him. But we got to be there. Got to be there. Got to be timing play.
Welke gets back. Quick move back. But we can catch him in that hop. Because he's
never been
taking
a fan
that other step.
Of the hop.
Good off speed. Going to go in there for a strike. Evens the count. 1-1. Sanders at the plate. Welke at second base.
Jack, got to have that one.
And that's took a lot off of that one. Just dropped out of there a little more than Jack was.
Yeah, he was
thinking there.
Looking at the runner and trying to frame at the same time, and that's a bad combination.
2-1 here to Coda Sanders. Welke on third. Caden comes with it. Going to hit the inside half, evens it up at 2 apiece.
I think I'd be throwing that again. It's he doesn't like it. I wouldn't either.
No. That's
tough pitch to hit.
Right up into his hands, and that looked like similar pitch to what he threw to Bedstead. Well, comes inside, going to run it full. Got inside on Bedstead's hands, and he had nowhere to go but just cutting it over to the right side.
Don't need to hold him on over at third base. We got 2 outs. Let's field our position.
That one will stay up. That will bring up Alex Heinrichs. He had a base knock the last time over to the right side. And we will, well, Coda Sanders, I don't know if he is going to be your fastest guy in your team, but
well, not known for his blazing speed.
Up by a run here, first and third. Welke, if you make one misstep, they're probably going to make it. Jack's going to get out and get that one. 1-0 to Heinrichs. And that bender's going to come down. Sanders is going to saunter over to second base. Counts even at 1 apiece. 2 down here. Couple of runs have come across for the Bulldogs.
We're going to go ahead and hold him on at third, which I'm not sure why we're doing. We might as well make a pick attempt over there. He's got a huge lead.
Ooh, that's going to stay up. Still in foul territory. Move there.
It's a quick pick over there. He's huge off the base. Got him. Yeah, we didn't get him, but I just say it. I just say it by habit. I've convinced an umpire or 2 in my day.
Well, Joe's here.
The cackle is evident.
You guys are going to go out and have a little talk once again. 2-1 here. 2 down. Top of 3. Gophers down 2-1 after a couple of doubles. And PEM going up in this one. Heinrichs at the plate. Had a base shot to the right side. So he's going to stay up. 3-1. Go get him, Caden. We've also got track going on tonight, so
It's a full parking lot.
yeah. I guess all those spots we put in a couple of years ago. Good pitch, and that's going to make it a full count. Heinrichs thought that was outside. Boy, that was.
Well, you pretty much lock in your fate when you
Yep.
take off before the call. That's an automatic strike.
I actually kind of like that pitch to hit on 3-1. I think I would have been taking that to the right side myself.
Well, he did hit the ball to the right side his last at bat.
Hangs in there. Caden comes inside a little bit with that. Well, full count here to Heinrichs, and another payoff coming from Caden Boyum. And that one's going to be popped foul.
Just
Boy.
left it up a little bit more than he wanted there. Get that sharp break.
A good job hanging on by Heinrichs at the plate. He ran this one full after taking off, thinking it was ball 4, but did a good job making contact and stretching the count. And he's going to push that one to the right side, and Aiden Johnsrud dives, cannot make the plate. And 2 runs are going to come across. Coda Sanders scores. He was at second base after that stolen base, and Aiden Johnsrud laid out for that one. Really good hustle. Just could not get to that ball. That'll bring up Elias Welch. Make this one 4-1 in favor of the PEM Bulldogs. Heinrichs again to the right side. He's got a couple of hits today. Well, 2 down.
See if he has that monster lead again. A little more conservative this time.
Ball 1. Well, that one's going to stay up. 2-0. Heinrichs getting a little further out there. Good secondary. Boy, nice off-speed pitch. Two and one here to Welch. He's the pitcher for PEM here today.
A nice breaking ball
Yeah.
there. Had a ton of movement. Sharp, too.
Well, that'll even things up at 2 apiece. If you're Welch, you'd certainly like to push across another run just to. And Cade's going to come high and hard for that 3rd strike. Well, damage is done here.
Yep, dinked and dunked a few there and got the job done.
3 hits in this inning. 4 runs for the PEM Bulldogs. Gophers are down in this one on the Roland Well scoreboard. 4-1. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Gophers down in this one 4-1 to PEM. That'll bring up number 9 hitter, Aiden Johnsrud, second baseman today. Good location in there from Walsh. Strike one. Oh, and 1 here to Aiden Johnsrud. Oh, and that's going to catch it as well. Good off speed. Well, up 0-2 in this one. You're probably going to see one down. And oh, he comes up with a high gas, and it's going to be strikeout. 3 straight strikes here for Walsh. First out of the inning here in the bottom of the third. Bring up Caden Boyum. Caden reached on a base knock here last at bat.
Going to break up the rhythm here. He's struck out 4 in a row.
And that's going to break down in on the inner half. Strike one. But he's having a little trouble in the first inning with that off speed. He's found it just a bit here in this third inning. That's going to be just out. 1-1.
Yeah, got to break up the rhythm a little bit.
And that'll be down and in. 2-1. And that one will stay out.
I know it's early here, but down
3-1.
Down 4-1. I almost would be seeing a pitch here, I think, Andy. Need a base runner.
And that one will be inside.
That's
and Caden Boyum on for the second time tonight with a walk. That'll bring up Kason Johnson. He bunted to push Caden over there in the first inning. And
get him moving.
So Caden with just a few step lead over there. Walsh looks over. Caden, good secondary. That one's going to stay down. Good eye, Kaysen. Way to lay off. 1-0 to Kaysen Johnson. A lot of room over there for Kaysen to push on over that right side. And he's going to hit the outer half. Good pitch to go with it. 1-1. Caden with a little bigger lead to the cut, and he takes off.
Yeah,
Ball's a little low. Caden going to slide to the outside. Almost pulled the Willie Mays Hayes and didn't quite make it to the bag.
Yeah, we need to be running all day here.
Well, it's going to be 2-1 to Kaysen Johnson. Caden Boyum gets himself in scoring position there at second base. Good cut.
Give Caden the green light here. He's standing on third there. The second baseman didn't even bother to come over and hold him.
Evens the count at 2 apiece. Kaysen Johnson, good cut straight back on that one. Just missed her.
Yeah, he's getting...
And he's going to take a cut at that one. Takes that off speed. And he's going to go down on strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Bring up Jack Dornack. Got himself a pretty good pitch hit last time. Just got underneath it.
Well, you better be patient here. He's got a base open. He's probably not going to see a lot of great pitches.
2 down, bottom of 3. Ooh, he came right down the gut with it. Good pitch to hit. Good cut.
Probably a little high, but had a swing at it.
Jack is feeling saucy. Going to go after that one.
Well, he hit Walsh pretty well. Had a couple doubles over in Plainview, so he told me this morning that he was looking forward to the matchup. So
Caden takes off, and it's going to be a base knock here between short and third.
That away, guys.
Here we go. Manufactured a run over there.
Love it.
Going to make it 4-2. And Caden was off and running here. We'll get Nathan Allen to run for Jack. 9-9. Good job there, Jack.
Well,
roller through that gap.
That's what we need to do from our 1, 2, 3. We need to get a run every time we come up, maybe 2.
Well, Caden scores for the second time today.
I mean, after what we saw in that last steal attempt, let's just keep going. Let's put the pressure on here.
Nathan.
Yeah, lots of room. Lots of room there, Nathan. You could get another 2 steps.
Well, 4-2 in favor of the PEM Bulldogs here. Gophers have scratched another one across. We just got to keep grinding. Nice one right down Main Street. Nafee with a pretty good secondary. 0-1 to Kale shot.
Let's get that good primary and get her butt moving to second. Mixing up the look. Huge leg kick.
That one's going to slow roller. Going to step on second base.
Yeah,
that'll be 3 outs. So 6 unassisted here to get.
Had himself a base hit there if we'd been on second. But, oh well, we got to run back. Just a little bit of a time, Andy.
Well, a walk, another hit, and a run scored here for Caden Boyum. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Gophers down 4-2 on the Roland Well scoreboard. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Gophers down 4-2 here. Got another one back in the bottom of the 3rd. Ooh, Caden's going to get that outside call. I like it. Chrombush at the plate. And he's got his toe right on the line there. That one's going to be foul over there in the former Lake Bomb.
Yeah, if Caden's going to throw a fastball, I'm just going to be surprised if he's able to pull it.
Mm-hmm.
Really closed up like that, right on top of the plate. Caden throws, low 80s when he's throwing his hardest.
Payoff pitch here, and he's going to go down and knock that one foul. Job hanging around.
So I don't know if I finished my thought last time, Andy, when my mic went out, but so for a guy like this, if that, like right there was the curveball, he's going to pull the curveball. So if you're a middle infielder, he's going to hit the fastball the other way. If you're a middle infielder, you should know where you're positioning based on what you should be able to see the catcher sign from where you're standing.
Oh, and Chrombush is going to wave on that one, up and out.
So what I mean, if he would have hit that, that ball would have been out in probably left field.
Well, that's going to be a strikeout here for the first out of this 4th inning. That'll bring up Jace Bentley. It's a 6-3 put out. That nice play over there by Carter Schlenk last time with ranging into the hole and got him. Jack's going to Pena it over there and get that call. 0-1. Yeah, and these are the ones that Caden just needs to get.
Just go right at him. Make him do something. Really, I mean, Caden's got good enough stuff. I just assume see him just go right at the guys in general and make them earn their way on base. Get the respect, and then we maybe get a little cute. But until they do that, let's work ahead.
Evens the count at 1-1. Oh, and that one's going to be in there for a strike. 1-2.
That was the same one that Jack dropped on that pass ball. He caught it this time, got the strike.
He's going to come with a bender. Holds off on that. It's going to be a 2-2 count. Evens it up.
Well, what's he going to bring here, Andy? Is it going to be a heater, or is he going to come back to that sweeper?
I would come right down Main Street, honestly.
I think I would, too. There he went.
And he's going to go down on strike. Second strikeout here in the 4th inning.
6th strikeout on the day for Caden.
It's 8-9, and you get those guys off the base paths, and you come up with the top of the order in Dietrich, and kind of limit the possibilities for them. They're going to have to earn their way on with two outs at this point. Kane's going to go a little further outside. 1-0.
Well, here a guy, he's walked him and hit him. Let's just see let's make him do something with the bat here. Let's go right to him, Caden.
And he's going to push this one foul.
Getting a little colder over there. Molly's got the sweater on now. He
He's
had that nice
up.
Arizona yellow polo on before, but temperatures are dropping. This is Arctic down in Arizona.
Ooh, comes up high on Dietrich again, and Dietrich's got to be wondering what got the old magnet from Kale or Schlinker.
He backed off the plate there. Now let's work on. He just backed off quite a bit. Work that outside half. Well, we did. But
Caden was thinking about it, yeah. Runs it to 3-1.
Been a little late on the swings he has had. I don't know if he's normally a push hitter, but need to make a couple adjustments. Maybe move to the right center gap and our second baseman over a step or two towards that gap as well, based on the swings I've seen. But he got that one inside.
And he is going to pop out to the left field side. Oh, Braden can't make the catch over there. Got knocked down pretty hard, and Braden just was not quite there. And we're going to get our first base runner of the inning. That'll bring up Jay Schumacher. Schumacher has walked and had a double tonight. So Dietrich on first, and Dietrich has been taking some very liberal leads over there.
Schumacher shot it down the right field line last time.
That one will stay up. Dietrich with a good secondary over there, so I would not be shocked if he thinks about it.
I thought they were going to bring in a courtesy there, but they never did.
And he takes that off. Little breaker across the inside half.
Stay there. I like that.
Chase, walk into the play. There you go. Jack with a good pick. Ooh. Good jump by Dietrich there.
Got a monster jump, and he one-hopped him. He wasn't going to throw him out there.
Well, it'll be 2-1 for the count to Schumacher, Jay Schumacher. Yeah, that's just, he picked it really well. I mean, he came up as well as he could have expected, but that's incredibly tough for the move here from your mitt to your hand.
Well, it was nice to see that our middle infielders were in position to receive a throw. It's been a bit of a struggle this year.
Two down here. Dietrich at second base. Good block by Jack over there. Dietrich wants that one back. Boy, he waved at that.
Throw it
or
again.
Schumacher, rather.
Throw it again.
Evens the count at 2 apiece. Dietrich, another big lead. He could even take another few steps.
There we go.
And Caden comes up with a gas, and that'll be a strikeout.
Good inning, Caden.
Well, 3 strikeouts on the inning for Caden. with just one base runner stranded at second base. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning with Weston Nolte, Carter Schlink, and Chase Johnston. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Weston Nolte will lead things off. That one will stay down and in. Weston hit one pretty hard over to the right fielder, and right fielder had to take about 3 steps to his left and make that play.
Yeah, Weston's been swinging a pretty good stick here of late. He's been barreling up a lot of balls. Starting to look like the big cat. That's a good barrel.
Hit that one well, and that is climbing. Weston's going to get to second base here.
Well, there's nobody on second.
Nice.
So, nice job, Weston.
Hey, good start to this inning, Weston, and we just
the big,
you just
the
mentioned
big cat's
it.
watching. He's proud of that one. That was a good
You
shot.
know it. Well, he would have been celebrating a little more by getting to second base.
If you are listening, Big Cat, you probably would have had a single on that.
Oh. Well, he would say different. But
I
don't know.
I'm sure he would.
Well, it's going to be down and in. Yep, it's the only person I think I've seen finally upset Seth Getzinger. Just picked on him to the point in Mazeppa that last one time we played Legion at Mazeppa. Seth finally got mad. Carter swings through that one. Evens the count at 1-1. Yep, you got someone that probably throws a little harder than you used to see. You got to get that foot down and just shorten up a little bit.
Maybe a bunt here. Yeah.
He's going to square.
Yeah, you got to let that one. You got to take that one. That ball was going to bounce almost.
Well, it's going to make it a 1-2 count. And the corners really, they were a little confused as to what they really wanted to do. Third baseman's going to stay home and let Walsh handle that.
It's a little different, no matter, it's not, if you're coaching, the wise way to play a bunt situation is you have to adapt it to the players that you have. Like, you got a good athlete on the mound, let him cover the bases.
Yep.
It's terribly difficult to try to get a shortstop to run over and cover third. I've almost never, ever seen that work, particularly if you have a good runner on second.
Well, Weston with a pretty conservative lead. Well,
that'll do the job.
Good job. He's going to push him over to third base. So a 4-3 put out for the first out. Weston goes over to third base. Carter Schlenk, nice job. Hangs on there and had that bunt attempt with 2 strikes. He pushes it to the right side, moves the runner along. 1 down. Chase Johnson steps to the plate. Gonna be on the outside.
All right, so middle infielder, particularly the shortstop's back. So we got to get a good secondary here. Ball hit up the middle. We got to score. Taken up on a fly ball to the outfield.
That one's going to be up.
I think we need to see a pitch here, too. We are down 2. We are 4th inning.
That one's going to be inside, 3-0.
Good base runner here with Chase. Good speed. Get him on first base. Get him down to second, first pitch. Let Horseman come in, drive them both in, tie the game up.
And that one will stay up. 4-pitch walk. And if you're Braden Horseman, you probably got to see one too, huh?
Yeah, you just saw 4 straight here, right? So
yeah, I think Walsh, if he settles in and doesn't overthrow, he overthrew on a couple of pitches there, and I think he kind of knows it. I think the first one he put up and out, he talked to himself. He's like, yeah, that's me, that's me.
Well, sometimes a guy like Walsh, who's got a lot of talent and obviously a lot of ability, he goes and trains with the Preston and Hudson Ohms of the world. And always trying to one up the other guys, but he's got to realize at the high school level for sure, he's pretty elite stuff. Just trust it and throw it.
Braden takes a cut at that first pitch.
Which I think is exactly what he did right there. He just bared down.
Just came right down the middle.
Said, hit my best stuff. And that time, Horse couldn't do it.
Well, 0-1. Chase Johnson at first. That one's going to stay in. Took a little bit off there and just kind of grabbed the corner. Going to even the count at 1 apiece. Chase with a little bigger lead over there now. He's going to take off.
Yeah, I mean, it's most of these high school squads with 1 out in first and third, they're just going to let you go down to second.
Yeah, not everybody's got a cannon behind the plate, really. It's a tough one to get down to second base, and if you got, and that one's going to bend in there for a strikeout. That'll be the second out here of the inning. That will bring up Aiden Johnsrud. So runners at second and third. And Chase Johnston and Weston Nolte. Weston Nolte hit that one on the button there, his first time at bat. Ooh, Dietrich with a pretty good.
I like the secondary though, Weston. That was a good job right there. Went back and fair as well. Good base running there.
I believe that.
Read the baseball just like that. I love it.
1-0 here to Aiden Johnsrud.
Pretty good scoop there by Dietrich too. That's a good swing, Aiden.
Good cut. Evens the count at 1 apiece.
Yeah, Aiden was unleashing some cuts down in Lake City. He looked pretty good down there.
That's probably one of my favorite ball fields,
just a beautiful backdrop.
Yeah. That one's going to stay out. Good job holding off on that one. 2-1 here to Aiden Johnsrud. Well, first base open. You want to get this 9 batter. You don't want Caden coming up and pushing one over to the right side and bringing in the tying run from second. Ooh, that one's going to catch the outside. Took quite a bit off of that one. Going to even it up at 2 apiece.
Well, if he throws it again, just punch it over the first baseman's head and score a couple here, Aiden.
Well, runners will got themselves a really good lead. Boy, Chase, take a little more. You're in good shape. Attaboy. That one's going to be out. Going to run this count full. Well, Aiden Johnsbury, good job holding on here in this count.
They got to be swinging if it's there, Aiden. Got to be a swinger if it's there, bud.
And that one's going to stay out.
Good job.
Good at bat, being real patient there, looking for his pitch.
We had a couple of times down in Lake City where we didn't realize there were 2 outs. So hopefully cost us a run, actually. So hopefully we're going to go ahead and remind everybody here. We got there, Coach Baum's telling everybody, 2 outs. Got to know your job on the bases.
That one's going to stay out. Ball 1 to Caden. So Walsh, if you're Walsh, you just step off the rubber, give yourself a breath, and
yeah, he's working pretty fast right now.
That will stay out. Gassed her up.
Yeah,
2-0.
He's not. His body language is saying he's not too happy with the last couple calls, but I think maybe he might be right that he might have had those calls.
That one was ago. Yeah. Caden's gonna hit one to the shortstop. Oh, good scoop over there from Sanders. Is going to get the 3rd out. Well, crisis averted here for the PEM Bulldogs here. We strand runners here, bases loaded. 3rd out there on a 6-3 putout, and Sanders with a good scoop. We go to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Gophers stranded 3 runners there in that last inning. We're going to come up with Nolan Welke with the bases empty here for PEM. Top of 5, Gophers down 4-2 to PEM. Welke lined out to the shortstop and hit a double his last at bat. Ooh, daddy hack on that inside pitch. Caden took just enough off that one. Going to go up 0-1 in this count. Welke had bad intentions.
Well, Welke can shoot the ball to the left center gap, but tonight it looks like he is daddy hacking for sure. He's pulled that ball last time hard down the line.
Yep.
Just out of the reach of Weston, and that swing was going for the 300 sign there too.
And that one's going to catch the outside, and that will put Caden up in this count, 1-2 on Welke.
So we went the same approach to his first at bat when we got him out, and he grounded out softly to Carter Schlenk. So I think we should stay with that again.
Good job. Got to cut it back and
hard
off the plate a little bit.
Hard to pull that ball over the 300 sign if it's on the outside corner.
Yeah.
And we are getting a ball over there too, so let's use that whole ball, maybe stretch it into 2.
Yeah, it's certainly.
Have Jack setting up there.
Ooh. Gonna run this one full.
I like it. I like the idea.
Yep.
Good approach there. I'd just go for it again, see if we can get it. You just had a practice run at it.
Full count, payoff pitch to Welke. He's gonna pop this one to the left side.
Call him off, Carter.
Chase Johnston had it in his glove and just popped out there.
He did the old cover your glove cover the ball with the back of your glove instead of the front. So it popped out, didn't have his hand covering the baseball.
Well, Welke's going to have second life here, sitting in there with a full count. Boy, Caden had a nice pitch on the outside.
Yeah.
He had nothing better to do with it, to do with it than go that way.
Got himself an out, and we just didn't come through for him.
Well, full count. Welke steps back in. He's actually grown quite a bit since the last time I seen him play, actually.
Yeah, he's another kid been working hard.
Ooh, boy, nice hard hit ball down the line. And that's probably why you don't leave him inside.
No, I would be working the outside half. He doesn't seem to like that very much. Anything you throw him in, he gets a good barrel on it.
Yep. He turned on it pretty darn hard.
Yeah, we need to get him out because he's a really good base runner, too. He'd be hard to throw out. He'd have to have a poor jump and a quick delivery. So let's just get him on that outside corner.
Well, full count. Good battle going on here between these two. Caden's going to come down and in, and Welke's going to get himself a walk. Well, he's been on base a couple of times here tonight. Coach Baum's going to come out, just have a little talk. Well, Bedstead's going to come to the plate here, and got him to induce a couple of pops.
Yeah, Boyum's up to 98 pitches. Yeah, we just can't give away those free outs. You know, now you got that leadoff guy on and should have an out. Cost us a few pitches.
Yep.
Just got to make the routine plays.
Well, looks like we're going to bring Weston Nolte into the game. And like you said, we were kind of talking back and forth a bit the other day. And you said Weston's change and his location was on.
Oh, he looked good
the
up
other
at Lourdes.
night.
They were having fits with it. He had one longer inning, too, where we dropped a few balls that we should have caught that he should have been out of it pretty quickly. But he still looked really good, and he did get the job done. He came in there and closed the door, and despite some of our defensive hiccups.
Well, Weston's another one here, confidence right from the get-go, and he's in really good shape. He gets off with a you know, that strikeout and finds the zone right off the bat, like any other pitcher. He's pretty much money.
Yeah, Cole Raymaker will come in the game at first, and Caden will move over to short, and Aiden Johnsrud will take himself a seat on the bench for at least for now.
We got Carter Schlink over at second base. There's that change right there as we speak. Well, I tell you what, I don't know that we can get wind kind of died down, and I don't know if we're going to have a better mid-May night here for a ball game. It's pretty darn nice.
Well, the sun is on my side here. We don't even have the curtain up tonight.
No,
so.
I'm a step behind this evening.
Well, as long as the sun's shining and the wind's not blowing, I prefer it that way.
Well, that's on the project list for next year. We're going to put a solid door in there.
Well, Andy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I believe you told me the same thing last year.
It's Ricky and I have been talking about that. It's usually what happens. Things move.
Well, I'll just get Ricky on it, and I know it'll get done. Or I'll just give him crap about it every time I see him filling up gas down at the Cenex until he gets it taken care of.
Ricky. Bedstead will come to the plate. Welke's on first base. Bedstead has popped out to right field and to the first baseman here his last at bat. Welke with a good lead on the cut.
Yeah, he's got a big lead.
And he's going to start ahead 0-1 on Bedstead. He went the other way with it.
Well, he's hit the ball over there 2 times, and both times we're positioned about where Carter is. So if we could slide over, I don't know, 3-4 steps, let Caden cover the base, might be advisable.
Well, he's going to push it to that side again. Carter Schlink takes a few steps back. Well, Bedstedt definitely was wanting to go over there, that's for sure. And he's going to pop out to second baseman Carter Schlink.
Yeah, there's no absolute rule in baseball that if it's a right-hander that your second baseman needs to cover the base.
Yep.
It's just not absolute.
Well, that's that communication piece. It's, you know, ultra key, obviously. Gotta let everybody know what's going on. One down. Oh, boy.
God, we dropped the ball again. Got to stop doing that, guys. That's 3 times tonight. It just kills you.
Welke had that
Welke's got
delay.
the four-leafed clover tonight. That's twice he should have been out. Doesn't Weston has the look of frustration, so Jack's going to go out there and calm him down.
Well, one down here in the top of the 5th inning. Gophers trying to just squelch this one right now. Coda Sanders at the plate. He walked the last at-bat, struck out his first at-bat. Walked and scored last time. Welke with another big lead. Carter over there trying to hold him just a bit. Hits that one up the middle. Carter's going to range to his right and get the out at first base. Ooh, Cole just about pulled his foot off there.
Got to know you got a runner there, bud. Come around, get ready to throw it home on that. Got to know the situations, guys.
Well, Sanders is going to push Welke over to third base. Well, Welke could have walked over there. He had that huge lead. Coda Sanders is going to be out on a 4-3 putout. 2 down. Heinrich's at the plate. Heinrich's
bail
with a
us
couple
out
of
here,
base hits.
Weston.
Heinrich's likes to go to that right side too. Boy, ooh boy, heads up, fans over there.
Heinrichs is well, he hasn't tore the cover off it, but he's got 2 singles on the day.
Yep.
Over there, right over to the right of Carter.
Weston goes down, takes something off it. Whatever your Welke here, you'd like to see him just from a...
Jack would have let that go. You would have gotten interference and gotten the out because the batter... Not a balk, stepped off.
And Jackson to make that tag for the
Tell
third
you
out.
what, I love that play from Flatham. He's just had 2 horrible swings out of his batter, and he just said, heck with it.
Yep.
Didn't work out, but I love that aggressive play.
Well, they're going
Glad
to
it
get
didn't
third
work
out,
out.
yeah.
Weston did a nice job stepping off and made the nice throw to Jack, and I'm not really sure what the heck happened on that collision there, but no, didn't bother Jack at all, I can tell you.
Nope.
He wrestled a match or 2 this year.
Yeah, there was no place for Welke to go on that one there. So Heinrichs will lead things off for them next inning as he was at the plate.
You know, Welke, he might be, I'll just say it, I think he might be the fastest runner I've seen this year. I mean, he can fly.
He's a very good athlete. Well, we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th inning with Kason Johnson, Jack Dornack, and Cale Schott. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Kason Johnson leading things off here for the Gophers. Walsh starts off with a strike down Main Street. 0-1. Had a little trouble last inning, but was fortunate to get out of there with no runs.
Yeah, very
That'll
fortunate.
catch the inside, and Walsh found himself a little groove right away here. Probably going to see that ball in the dirt.
He's done a lot better job than the first time we saw him. He's only at 75 pitches.
Good defensive cut there from Kaysen Johnson. Hangs on.
Although he does have 4 walks again. He must be a little bit more efficient this game.
Going 2 to Kaysen. Ooh, Kaysen holds off on that one. Good hold. He was thinking. Digging pretty good in that glove here, and Dietrich's moving to the outside. 2-2, evens it up. Well, you got a 2-run lead here. If you're Walsh, just throw strikes. Let him
get in there.
Kaysen pushes this one to the right side. It will be foul. Good at bat here for Kaysen. Go ahead and stretch this thing out as far as you can. I don't know what kind of shape their pitching staff is in here, but, if we can just get things stretched out as far as we can on Walsh. He's their number one, obviously.
He can get himself a 20-pitch inning here where we will get into the bullpen.
Kaysen's going to push that one to the right side. Hit pretty well. Welke had to get on his horse. He
runs too well.
He was there, I think, initially, and then it tailed just a bit more than he thought. Kind of going to be an out here. Good productive at-bat, however, for Kaysen Johnson. I'll bring up Jack Dornack, base knock last time in the RBI. Ooh, it's going to be on the inside. He's going to turn on that one.
Somebody was sitting on a fastball.
Yep. You going to swing at this one? 100%?
He has made his mind up. Although, it might not have been as inside as it seemed.
1-1 here.
Oh, missed it.
Jackson, yep, he got that one on the inside to hit again. Shortstop ranges over, takes that one out. Out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Cale Schott steps to the plate. That'll bring up Cale Schott. Well, that one's going to stay on the inside. 0-1 here.
Come on, Cale, get yourself on second base. Give us a chance for a run here this inning.
Walsh takes quite a bit off that one, drops the bottom out of it. 1-1. I think at this point here with the lead, I'd probably throw strikes and deal with it after the fact.
Yeah, you got yourself 2 outs.
That one will be up. 2-1 to Cale Schott. Weston on deck. Collecting balls there in the on-deck position. Ooh, that one's going to catch you out.
That was the one that he wasn't calling. Got a little upset last inning.
Yeah. Evens count.
Comes the curveball. No.
And he's going to knock that one up the gut. That's going to be a tough play.
That'll be a base hit for Cale Schott.
Nice job. Good job. Good at bat there. Stretched it out there, hung on, and hit it chopper into the middle.
I don't know, was that the old curveball Deaky? He dug in the glove and did all that twisting, and then he came with the fastball. He fooled me. So
I think we had a pitcher last week. I think it was Levi Rogers from Fillmore Central, where you're like, okay, this can be a bender. He was really looking pretty hard. Cale with a pretty conservative lead over there at first. Weston, good job jumping on that first pitch.
Hey, we haven't Haven't really had any close plays. Let's get him in scoring position here. Scoring position for Weston to drive him home.
2 down. Bottom of 5. Gophers down by 2. Ooh, takes a lot off of that one. And that's going to be strike 2. Weston going to get himself into a defensive posture. I'd like to see him move up on that plate just a tad more.
Well, he has been shooting the outside ball down the right field line pretty good, so he does seem a little bit off.
And that one hits the plate, and that's we had 2 of them last week that hit.
Well, that's the first 3 I've ever seen like that. We got to get some clay in there.
Oh, looks like we could use a little clay and some tamping. 1-2 to Weston Nolte. Runner in scoring position now after that wild pitch. And Weston's going to pop this one behind second base. And they're going to take care of it here with an F6 to get that 3rd out. Boy, that was just about a no man's land. But that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 6th inning with Heinrichs, Walsh, and Carson Kronbusch. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the 6th inning with Alex Heinrichs at the plate for PEM. PEM up in this one 4-2. Weston Nolte delivers. Ball 1. 1-0 here to Heinrichs. Heinrichs was at the plate when Welke was gunned down at home. Ooh. Just about couldn't hold off on that one. 2-0 to Heinrichs. Or Heinrichs, rather. That one right down Main Street from Weston. Strike 1, 2-1. Hit up the middle. Caden Boyum comes up throwing over to Cole Raymaker. 6-3 put out here. 1 down, top of 6. That'll bring up pitcher Elias Welch. Weston comes with a breaker. Got a little more break than he wanted, I think. Kind of sitting behind the pole. I can't see a whole lot. Oh, good job keeping that on the inside. 1-1 here from Weston Nolte to Elias Welch.
Good pitch.
Takes quite a bit off of that. That's a good change coming in there. 1-2. Weston's going to leave that one up. Evens the count at 2 apiece.
Yeah, set him up for that change-up that he's going to run inside here. It's got that nice tail on it. There it was.
Yep, and Waltz is going to hit that one foul flat him with a little kick save over there. Joe likes it. 2-2 is the count. Ooh, Weston brings that on the inside, just stays in. I think Walsh thought that was going to get a little closer to him, but Weston just about brought that across the inside. Well, let's come down Main Street here. Weston. Ooh, just stays in. And it's going to be the first base runner here for the Bulldogs. Carson Kronbusch is going to come to the plate. One down here in the top of the 6th inning. Gophers down 4-2. Boy, Waltz is going to take a really huge lead over there as well. Good cut by Kronbusch, but up there in the register just a bit, and Weston gets that one past him. Jack hangs on to that.
Extending the lead a little bit.
And that will scroll off the end of the bat. Weston takes quite a bit off of that. Kronbusch out ahead of it.
Yeah,
0-2.
Elevate a fastball, and if he doesn't swing at it, we can come back with that change-up, Weston, off the plate.
Walsh at first base.
He can come over there. He may be having a hop attack.
And he goes up top, gets the strikeout, so 2 down.
Good series.
Jace Bentley, second baseman, comes to the plate for the PEM Bulldogs. 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning, and Weston starting to find a groove. Good pitch. Great location there on that outside half. I like it. 0-1. Weston going to step off. Welch back to the bag. Weston leaves on up top. Oh, come right down Main Street here, Weston.
Yeah, let's go get the 9 batter.
Let's go get him. Flintsters in action down at Mill Creek this evening.
Last game of the year for the junior high. A nice job hitting the outside corner there, Weston.
1-2.
Big weekend over in Baldwin, Wisconsin for the 13AA squad. Starter off at 8 p.m. on Friday night and get to play the next game at 4:30 on Saturday. So we didn't hit the lottery on that schedule, did we?
Well, that one's going to be popped. They're actually lined to center field. Ben Carrier's over a couple of steps, going to get that one. Good, efficient inning here for Weston Nolte. Gives up a walk here to Elias Welch. However, induces that pop and also has a strikeout in the inning. Nice play from Caden Boehm, 6-3 put out as well. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with Chase Johnston, or actually Carter Schlink, Chase Johnston, and Braden Horseman. Well, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Gophers down 4-2 to the PEM Bulldogs. Carter Schlink's going to start things off. I think we're looking for pitch counts, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it's getting up there, but got some room left.
Well, Carter Schlink, let's get on base here. That's when it's going to be a strike. Good location on that one. Carter looking to break out for the day here. Good breaking ball.
Recognized it just a hair late.
0-2. So Carter just put it in play. Hang on here and stretch the count. That one's going to be outside. 1-2. Ooh, that one's going to come inside. I thought Carter was going to stay put and take that one off the knee.
Pumped that one near 80. Carter might have thought better of it. Although I doubt it.
Not usually too worried about getting hit.
No, he's not.
And he takes a little something off it on the outside and gets the strikeout. First out of the bottom of the 6th inning. That'll bring up Chase Johnston. He reached on a walk last inning. Or his last at bat, rather. That'll be just up. Pretty good location here initially. And that'll catch the inside. He's had pretty good action there when he throttled things back and hit the inside here in the last couple of innings.
Yeah, for sure. Carry.
Good cut over there right field, and we'll see if that one's going to carry enough. Ooh, fighting the sun out there. That'll be the second out of the 6th inning for the Gophers.
Good play.
Yeah, that one really tailed out there. He hits that on a little bit more of a line, and he's standing at second base there.
When he gets it much more, it's gone.
Yeah.
You don't like step from the fence there.
Well, that'll bring up Braden Horseman. And he's going to start off with a strike on the outside. Again, he took a little something off it.
That'll be 100 on the day for Welch.
Good cut there from Braden Horseman. 0-2. Crank that one up a little bit more on the inside half on that pitch. Well, up 0-2 and probably going to see some funny stuff on the outside. See where Dietrich sets up. Well, he's going to be right down Main Street. Good job, Braden Horseman, hanging on there.
Yeah, he gave it all he had on that one.
Ooh, good job, Braden Horseman, stretching this count out. Good job.
Yeah, good two-strike swing there. Not trying to do anything crazy. Just get a ball, bat on the ball, and get it in play. Do a little running if we can.
0-2. Braden with a couple of foul balls in this at bat. Oh, that's going to catch the outside. Going to get the strikeout here to end the threat here in the 6th inning for the Gophers. We go to the top of the 7th inning, top of the order for PEM. Dietrich, Schumacher, and Welke will be right back. Well, welcome back, folks. We go to the the top of the 7th inning, rather. Dietrich's leadoff batter comes to the plate. Weston comes inside and hits him. First base runner for PEM.
Second time tonight that Dietrich's been hit. Officially 0 for 1 on the night. The walk, 2 hit by pitch, and a E7.
Well, they're going to give their catcher a little bit of a break this time and let him get a pinch runner.
He kind of seems like one of them catchers that could probably run pretty well. I might wait until I had an out. I don't know who came in to run for him, what he's like, but Dietrich looks like he gets down the line pretty good.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, we'll see who 0 is there. Caden Straussall is running at first base. Nobody down here. Ooh.
Auto. Oh.
And he's going to be safe back to the bag. Oof.
Yeah, you had to wait for our first baseman to get back. That's one of the reasons I'm not real big on your first baseman charging on a bunt in high school, because so many times, like half the time, the batter does not get the bunt down, and there's just an out sitting there for you at first base, like that time. But we had to wait for him to get back to the base, and he still was pretty close to out. But
so Schumacher squares again. I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. They're trying to get Straussall over to second base. Weston, even count, 1 apiece. Oh, he's going to catch the outside. Boy, that wasn't a horrible pitch to bunt either.
Well, he's probably thinking to himself, you know, Coach, I'm 1 for 2 on the day with a bomb out to right field with a double. Maybe let me swing here.
Well, 1 and 2, Schumacher, runner on first base. Good block there.
I mean, if I'm Coach Baum here, and he does bunt him over with their best hitter on deck and the base open, I'm not pitching to him. You know, you're not doing yourself any favors necessarily.
Well, count even at 2 apiece. Schumacher with a couple of bunt attempts and couldn't get him down. And Weston will stay up and in. Runs it full. Oh, and he got him on the inside. Good pitch. I thought he was going to call him on the swing, but it did actually cross that inside. Good pitch.
That good alien changeup that he throws. Yeah, probably not going to get 2 here, so make sure we get that first out.
Well, 1 down here on that strikeout.
Throw him that changeup away. Make him hit the ball in the outer half of the plate.
And, yeah, he's going to stay out, but pretty good cut.
Left her over a little more than I'd liked. Just missed it, but
Welke was sitting back pretty hard, yeah.
I like the idea. Pitch him away.
But, nonetheless, he's up 0-1. Here, get ahead in the count.
A lot of movement on that pitch. It's tough to hit.
Important.
A little more, Jack.
And he's going to fly this one over to left field. Horse is going to range to his right. And that's going to be the second out of the inning. Good job here.
You know, that was a good patient swing by Welke there. He didn't try to do too much. He just missed it.
Yep.
The end result wasn't good, but, he realized the situation that he wasn't probably going to get a fastball and sat back, just got under it a little bit.
Well, Bedstead will come to the plate. Straussall still at first base, 2 down. He's going to squirrel off the end of the bat, and Carter Schlink's going to go to first base to Waymaker. Well, after the walk, Gophers come up with a couple of big plays, 4-3 putout to end the threat in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, do or die time here for the Gophers. Aiden Johnsrud Caden Boyum and Kason Johnson will be right back. Well, welcome back, Gopher fans. After we did do a little defensive switchy-changey when Weston came in to pitch, Cole Raymaker went to first base. He will bat in place of Aiden Johnsrud. Going to pull that one foul. One one. Gophers need to hit their pitch here. Bedstead coming in the, that's going to be down. 4-2 lead, and Bedstead trying to close this thing out for PEM. Gophers is going to stay up and out. 2-1.
Get him over the plate, Cole. Don't help him out.
That one will stay up.
Yeah, we got to see. It's got to be perfect.
She better look like a beach ball coming in there. There's no way you're going to. Well, that's going to stay on the outside.
That's all right.
Good pitch there. Cole's going to foul another one off here. Stretch this count out, Cole. Nice job.
Well, I'm going to have to give some of those 12U players a bad time. They were ducking and they have gloves in their hands.
And that one's going to be down and out. Base.
Good at bat.
A little walk here for Cole Raymaker. That'll bring up the top of the order, the Caden Boyum.
I was going to bring in Nathan. I thought maybe he'd re-enter Aiden here. But Nathan can run as well.
Well, Nathan Allen will go to first base to run. Nafy, good base runner.
I'll be curious what he does if we can tie it up. Who's going to play first?
Well, I think we're going to win it 5-4 then. We won't have to worry about that. Silver linings today. Silver linings.
Chase can play first.
Yeah. Now we're going to be down and out.
Put up pressure on him. Don't help him out here, Caden. Make him bring you a strike.
That said, last couple of pitches looked like he was aiming a little more than just throwing. So
yeah, the velocity is coming down. He's starting to.
Ooh, that one's going to be pushed to the right side. Get out of here. Good hustle over there from Sanders. It gets out of there by just a couple of feet. New life, buddy. Here we go, one apiece.
Hey, be ready to move up, Nathan. Don't get complacent over at first base.
That one will stay out, just out. Not a bad location. Just a little too far into that batter's box. It wasn't too far off. 2-1 here to Caden Boyum. That one's going to stay up. Didn't get it on top of that breaker.
Got to see it, Caden. Got to see it, bud.
3-1.
Right fielder's really deep.
Yeah, Nathan could get himself to third base pretty darn easily. Caden's going to hit that one to the hole. Slide into second base for the first out. That'll bring up Kason Johnson to the plate.
Fielder's choice for Caden. Okay, best base runner here on the team. Let's go ahead and get him into scoring position, eliminate that double play possibility.
That one will stay up. So Kason, all Chatfield hitters here should be looking at a strike anyway. Bedstead hasn't really gotten ahead in counts here quite yet. That one's going to be down. Ball 2. And takes a lot off that, hits the inside with it. 2-1. Still a hitter's count though, Kason. Gotta hit yours.
Yeah, it wasn't a pitch you wanted to hit right there anyway.
No. And that's gonna cut the outside. Evens it up at 2 apiece. Good location. Well, Kason, hang on here. Push this out. Caden to the cut there. And he's going to get him on the outside. Strike 3. That'll bring Jack Dornack to the plate. 2 down. Two down in the bottom of the 7th inning. Gophers need a couple to keep playing. Caden with a little better lead over there. That one will stay up. And Jack, in his perspective, just a deep breath and hit yours.
And just barrel it up.
That'll stay in. A little tail on that ball there from Bedstead. That kind of cut in a little harder than he thought.
A 2-seam pitch.
That one will stay up. 3-0 to Jack Dornack here. Yeah, Jack, good patience on that. He took a hack at that one here a couple of at-bats ago. And that one down Main Street. Well, still a hitter's delight here for Jack Dornack.
I still got to see his pitch.
Got to be your spot. Oh, and that one hit hard right up the gut. Bedstead knocks it down. You can't hit it any harder than that. That's nothing you can do about that.
Got a glove on it. Made a good play.
Bedstead go ahead in self-defense and knocks that one down over to first base. 1-3 put out there to end the threat from the Gophers. Well, Gophers dropped this one 4-2 to the PEM Bulldogs. And Chris, thank you very much here. We'll see what we get for a playoff game and where we head to, or if we get a home game. We'll see how things all shake out section-wise. We'll find out, like you mentioned, on Sunday what we've got going on. But you better get yourself down there
here before I get yelled at by the other half. But Andy, thank you again.
Thank you. Yeah.
Tough loss here tonight, but we get another crack at it next week in the playoffs.
Heck yeah.
Take care.
New season. And as we get ready here for the senior spotlight, we'll just take a real quick break. And we'll be right back. Well, Gophers going to go talk this out. Oh, nope, they're coming back in. keep it right here and see if we can't pick up some of this audio. It's kind of tough to get it, but I'll go off line here and Gopher fans, we'll see what we got going on here next week, where we'll be playoff wise and what coverage we'll be able to get going on here for you. Thank you for another season of Gopher Baseball at home. We appreciate it. We've got softball, I believe, at home tomorrow night. Lance and Chris will be doing some softball with Ricky Irish on camera. So for Chris Dornack, I'm Andy O'Connor. Thank you for another great baseball season. We'll see you soon.
Many of them have state championship medals at home from football and wrestling. Not many high school athletes can say as much, so you should all be proud of what you have achieved. For the coaches and the parents, watching you compete over the years has been an honor and a great pleasure. We are very proud of your accomplishments on and off the field. Continue to make us proud as you transition into your next endeavors. Lastly, thank you for your dedication to the baseball program and your teammates. Many great relationships have been made and will continue for years to come. You will be missed. Thanks for taking us along for this ride. Now let's finish strong. Here are your 7 seniors. Nathan Allen, son of Jenny and Seth. Jack Dornack, son of Jolene and Chris. Braden Horseman, son of Beth and Brett. Cale Schott, son of Amanda and TJ.